Throughout Ulster each July, you can hear the orange men cry, oh, beat out the drums, the marching season's here. For we're going to fill the streets with the sound of marching feet. It's a time when all the Fenians live in fear. No surrender, we will shout, never, never, as we drive the rebels out. Remember 1690 is our cheer. But since 1986 we are up to your old tricks, and the time to turn the tables is now here. Oh, you won't funnel through the tunnel with your sashes and your flutes, but it's time to show that croppies won't lie down. And we will not endure your taunts or the orange flags in front. You can feel your code from Belfast to the boy. But just stop to count the cost, or the battle will be lost when you get to Owen Street, Wilburton. Oh, you won't funnel through the tunnel with your sashes and your flutes, for it's time to show that croppies won't lie down. And we will not endure your taunts or the orange flags you flaunt. You can feel your code from Belfast to the Boyne. But just stop to count the cost, because the battle will be lost when you get to Owen Street in Outbeaters End. So Outbeaters End to Crossmaglen, farewell to Carrickmore. I have seen enough of Ireland, boys, and I won't be back for more. And I won't be back for more. The recruiting sergeant, he told me so.
Well, I don't know what happened there, folks. I think I was the old Gremlins didn't like the Irish Brigade song there, so they didn't. I think my laptop, it seems it's just frozen, so it has. So I think we'll do.
Your laptop then?
What? Yeah, it looks like it just. See, it just went dead there. So I'll turn it off and maybe reboot it again, because this thing is literally, it's older than me, so it is, honestly. So I'm actually afraid of getting a new laptop, because all my music is inside this thing, and it's getting the last time I transferred the music took me 3.5 days. Christ. There's 95,000 songs.
My God.
And you already know.
I was going to say my mic's not up.
Sorry, Marty, I didn't have your turn on. Folks, that was a good start there, so was.
Anyway, good evening, folks. How are we?
Yes.
I hope we're all well.
Welcome along to Rebel FM on the Rebel podcast. Myself, Big Roo, and
me,
Colchy Boy over here. What a glorious day in West Belfast today.
Beautiful.
What's the weather been like, folks? The rest, wherever else are, it's been actually having the shorts and t-shirt all day. It's been great, so it has.
Yep.
Up and down the country. Folks, you know the crack. If you're watching on Facebook, give us a wee share. Just hit the share button, and you can share it during any streams you're part of. Much appreciated. If you're watching the show on Twitter, give us a wee retweet, please. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can copy and paste the link. What's going on, Marty? What are you doing?
I'm taking the mic off fast on because it keeps going like that, dripping way down on me.
Sure, go just sit with your hand on it.
We need to give it a Viagra.
Right, that's enough.
I'll bring a wee screw with me next week and tighten that up.
Is that so? It just you bring a screw or a screwdriver?
A screwdriver.
I probably have one here in one of them cases. Yeah, folks, you know the crack. I'd say the numbers maybe a wee bit down. They're saying Celtic, sorry, huh? Scotland. Well, here, it might as well be
Celtic. Good as. It's
good as. They met the Tims and the team. Wayne all them bloody Rangers fans up because they're Rangers, they are like.
No.
So, folks, listen. Marty, who do I have listened so far?
Right, so far this evening we have Mick1967. Good evening, Mick. Good to see you. We
Mick?
have our old friend, Iona Graham over there in Scotland.
Old?
I'm surprised she's even watching.
Old as in like an age or just our...
just our Iona. Our Iona, you know. She knows the crack. Christopher Mahoney's on there too. Jordan Whiteford. Iona's on twice. Craig Young's in as well. And there's Mr. Armagh, Anthony Hart.
What's crack, Anto? Did we call Anto?
So there you go. And the chances are in. How's the crack? And how's the lads?
There's the chancers from over in America, lads. What's the crack? Cheers. What time is it over there now? Jesus.
Probably about afternoon, early afternoon.
It would be afternoon, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Probably over there. So cheers for tuning in, lads. Much appreciated. So folks, we're here till 9 o'clock this evening, right through from 7 to 9 each and every Wednesday. So we'll start it off with a bit of the Irish Brigade with the Open Street song. More or less just because we're coming in like the July period, and obviously actually drove through Portadown today, so I did, and past Open Street, and they were just starting their big bonfire, so they were. So that's what we're going to be looking at for the next probably 6 weeks, probably arches and flags and everything and whatever.
I just laugh at them.
What?
I just laugh at them. They think that's culture. They call that culture. Like, Jesus Christ.
Culture with a K?
Come on. Yeah.
With a K?
Exactly.
Culture. What's she going on about?
What's Telly's in too? I think she means Telly's on too.
Who's Telly?
Don't you be worrying. See if I can spot my boy in the crowd as he's currently marching to the stadium with the Tartan Army. Ah, well done, Ben. Well done.
Yes, Ben. I've seen that on Facebook. Fair play to them. Telling them to be safe. Running down anybody English fans.
Yeah, and
Seen
come on Scotland tonight.
Definitely, everybody's behind Scotland so tonight. But they need to buck their ideas up.
Well, they were playing Germany and it was the opening game.
Exactly, I know.
Germany's the host. You would be expecting Germany to win that.
But I think Steve Clark maybe needs to drop his sort of thing of not picking any Rangers players, I think, or Rangers supporters, because I think Billy Gilmore, although as much as a cream bun, like, but he's good wee player, so he is.
No,
I'd say come on and
he's a decent player. He is.
Do a good job by them.
So here, tell me this: what did you think of the crack about Graham Souness forgetting Callum McGregor's name?
I don't believe it. That's bullshit.
He didn't.
Of course he didn't.
Just being a sectarian wee twat.
Of course he was.
That's all that was.
That's what he tried. Well, what else is he going to say?
The Celtic captain. Oh, I couldn't remember his name.
Like, what else is he going to say? Like, I can't say, sorry, I've just been a scumbag, busy cream bun, like. And I thought McGregor was having a shape match, so I want to highlight that, not to mention.
Well, he wasn't the only one having a shape match.
Not to mention the whole team was having a shape match, so what do you mean?
Yeah,
that keeper was, Jesus, I think. Angus Gunn didn't cover himself in glory at all, didn't like.
No,
but then again, it's the opening match, you know what I mean, against the hosts.
Well, that's it
in Germany.
Yes,
I mean, they were up against us from the start, so we're like, but
and Ben's there the night, so listen, they'll be getting well shouted at.
That's it, hopefully. Right, so hopefully our next song won't be freezing halfway through. I've just rebooted the other laptop here, so we're going to play this one from Spotify. So the reason we're going to play this here song here called No Stone Unturned. It's a song written by Kiltalpa, Kieran Warfield from Dublin there. It's a song written all about the massacre in Loughlin Island 30 years ago yesterday, folks. So it was. So I think it's just right, we'll have to highlight the song. So we do. Obviously just put it on the screen now, the 6 guys who were brutally murdered that night. Like I heard Niall Quinn on the radio today. He was up at the memorial service last night. So he was. Yeah. Basically he was invited up because obviously that night that Ireland was playing Italy, he wasn't playing. He was injured or something. So he was like on the commentary, and he didn't know basically what had happened. Yeah. And he says he was expecting to go and like do an interview after the match about the brilliant result and all whatever. And they basically said, well, what about the thing happened in Ireland? They're like, what do you mean? What happened? Yeah. And basically being told, like, I think I was 15 then, so it was like, what about it? Yeah.
Probably.
Can you remember, like, were you watching the match, Marty, or anything, whenever that happened? Or?
I was actually sitting in the house at home, up in Balahi at the time, watching the match, and then, of course, the match finished well, as we know.
Yeah.
And then the news came on, and the 10 o'clock news came up with the headline about the massacre that went on. And it just took the whole shine off a very, very good result for Ireland that night. It's not often you go out there and beat Italy. Yeah,
definitely. But I think I sort of had the privilege going over to Cope Bridge twice with the O'Neill Alsop flute band. So every year they have an annual parade, and it's basically in support of the Loughlin Island campaign. So it is. Yep. So every year some of the family members will come over and they'll do like a talk and stuff and whatever, and like heartbreaking sitting listening. And actually the guy who was doing the bar that night, he was over the second year we're over, and just sitting like see basically the guilt he has.
Yeah.
I mean, just listen to his story, and he's sitting there, a grown man, crying his eyes out, he's like, that should be me. Like, I'm standing there. I mean, he said another guy.
Funny, I watched the movie No Stone Unturned day before yesterday, and definitely would take a tear from a stone. Like,
like another guy was in it, come over with the family, similar thing. I feel so, but he ran away up the stairs, and basically they shot at him, but I think he hitting the leg or like whatever. I just can't imagine having to come down there the stairs and see what was in that bar. Like,
look at that carnage.
Absolutely
shocking
indeed. And just on that there Heights bar, I don't know if any have been in the place recently, but whenever I was working for DHL or doing the beer deliveries, that was one of our weekly deliveries in and around Downpatrick and Newcastle, and the place has not changed one bit. So it hasn't. Like, I mean, you go in to it now and it's exactly basically as it is. Like, well, obviously, I mean, it's been cleaned up and all, and what I mean, but I mean, the
refurbished a bit.
It's even like I went in the toilet and it was like stepping back like literally 30 years ago. Seriously. And I was speaking to the guy, and it's the same family and all. Now he owns the bar, like, and he says like, we haven't done nothing with this place. It's like time sort of froze still. Like, I mean, he says I think they sort of want to keep it as like a a shrine.
That
sort
itself
of,
is,
I mean, to what happened. I mean,
like a shrine or a memorial.
Yeah.
To the victims. Indeed.
Listen, so we'll keep this on the screen, folks, and play a song here. So this is a great song written by Catalpa and Kieran Warfield from Dublin. And it's a song he wrote in memory of the and to highlight the Lough Neagh disaster. This is a song called No Stone Unturned.
In the year of 94, on the 18th of June, Irish football fans had gathered in the late afternoon. The Heights Bar was the venue, Lough Neagh, County Down. But evil was lurking and briefed by the Crown. There was drama in New Jersey as Ray Houghton scored. The bar became noisy as the fans cheered and roared, when two strangers entered in white boiler suits, and 6 men were slaughtered as they began to shoot. British forces colluded to keep on the fight, to fan the flames of hate between the orange, green and white. When all sides for justice, for truth, they still yearn, where is your promise to leave no stone unturned, no stone unturned? No stone unturned. The families fought for justice from an ombudsman's pen. The suspects were known to be UVF men. Then Hutchinson claimed no collusion exists, but a High Court ruled the report be dismissed. The Maguire report followed, said collusion was rife. They lied to cover those who took innocent lives. When a gunman admitted that he had done the deed, he was arrested and questioned and shamefully freed. British forces colluded to keep on the fight, to fan the flames of hate between the orange, green and white. When all sides for justice, for truth, they still yearn, where is your promise to leave no stone unturned, no stone unturned? No stone unturned. Danny McCrainer, Barney Green and Adrian Rogan, Eamon Byrne murdered by a system that was broken. Malcolm Jenkinson along with Patsy O'Hare will finally find rest when the truth is laid bare. We remember these men who were lost in the heights, and God bless their families who still fight for their rights. This collusion began under Margaret Thatcher's reign, and the people of Ulster were the ones who bore the pain, British forces colluded to keep on the fight, to fan the flames of hate between the orange, green and white. When all sides for justice, for truth, they still yearn, where is your promise
to leave no stone unturned, no stone unturned, no stone unturned. The Eagle Bard and Clancy's in the county of Armagh. Dublin, Monaghan bombings that left an open scar. Miami show, Ban, Annie's Bar and McGurk's. Then Angang were samples of collusion's work. They said that Pat Finucane was in the IRA, so they sent in the assassins to take his life away. The Hyde Spark killers, to everyone are known. Lethal allies existed and their actions were condoned. They were condoned. British forces colluded to keep on the fights, to fan the flames of hate between the orange, green and whites. When all sides for justice, for truth, they still yearn. Where is your promise to leave no stone unturned, 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 no stone unturned.
Yes, but there was no stone unturned there, folks. And especially in memory of all the people who were killed and butchered in Loughlin Island on so it was the 18th of June, isn't it?
Yep.
June,
Yep.
30 years ago yesterday, folks, in 1984. Absolutely, just probably one of the worst.
It was
like,
reported as one of the worst
of the
atrocities
whole
of the
conflict
troubles.
over here. Like just the brutality of it. I mean,
Not only that, it's all the other stuff behind it. It wasn't just loyalists walking in there and doing that.
oh yeah, it was the help they got
It
and
was
all
the
the.
help
I mean,
they got,
yeah,
the cover-ups, the lies, the deception. Just typical Brit justice. Typical. But we're not surprised, are we?
No, definitely not. I think I don't know if I know a lot of people are sort of boycotting the Nolan show, like, and the Shinners are doing a good job of it by and I know it's really pissing them off by not basically them having their boycott, but this morning there, like, again, I would have just not Good Morning Ulster on from like 6. What? What are you laughing at?
I avoid it like the plague.
No, well, that show ours not bad. It's just his show, but basically, but it's so you want Pat Cullen was interviewed this morning, right?
Right.
So she was interviewed live up in Skillen, along with your woman from the UEP, and obviously it was all well set up. Do you know what I mean? For her getting asked the last question about, do you basically, what do you say about these nurses that were killed in the Skillen bombing?
Aye.
What's your opinion on it, whatever? And obviously she probably has her own opinions on it, but she sort of has to sort of take the party line now. She's been probably told, listen, like, you're asked this question, say this, and she just said, listen, look, that was a lot of years ago, and of course it was terrible. It happened. So many terrible things happened. But she says, I was a nurse for all my life. I held the hands of all these people who were butchered and maimed and all whatever, and etc. etc. And but your woman would have kept saying, well, you can't do what we're asking you, blah blah blah. So literally straight away, as soon as that interview was finished, Nolan, we're leading the story this morning. Sinn Féin candidate Pat, I was going to say Pat Butcher. So sorry, Pat. Sinn Féin candidate for Man of South Throne, Pat Cullen, refuses to basically condone all this that there, and then literally this is our story, and you're going like, it's been set up. I mean, of course they knew, because literally they had some woman on the phone literally straight away. Obviously her mother was killed in this here in the bomb, right?
Yeah.
But obviously they had her sitting on speed dial waiting. I mean, right, get you on as soon as, and it's like, but this is going to be another.
And that's the reason.
This is going to be another Bobby Story thing. It's going to.
That's the reason
run
I
out
don't
and
watch
run
it.
out
Listen,
and
I
run out.
won't run out because Mary Lou or Michelle or somebody will come on and they'll say, listen, there was things happened on both sides of the divide here. We've condemned all violence. We have made our apologies. How many times do you want us to do it? It's over. It's done with. Move on. Simple as. There's your answer on a plate, and that's the narrative that Sinn Féin are coming off with at the minute, and it's working.
but the thing is, they're not going to do it on his show because obviously they're. That's
Well,
what's,
he's not
that's what's
going to
pissing
ring
him off.
But listen, he plays to the loyalist media. He
Of course,
plays to the
yeah,
loyalist crowd. That's what he's a scumbag, a fat scumbag. That's
Right,
what he
Marty.
is, and nothing else.
Listen, I don't mind you
And
calling him.
I'll make no apologies for it.
Well, I think you should. Right? Don't mind calling people scumbags, but body shaming people isn't
Well,
nice.
fair enough. Fair
So,
enough.
well,
I'll take that one.
retract that.
On the chin. Yes, I'll retract that one.
well,
But he's a
that's
scumbag.
well, I'll take that. So all I mean, I'm sure Stephen's sitting listening along his way, isn't he?
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
He's clued in. He'll be on the phone to us tomorrow morning.
Eating the strong cocktail, Chris, the 6-pack. Right,
Well,
so
here's good job it's not smoky bacon.
I'm sure Jim also has a good supply of them. I know he's probably bought 100 pallets of them, so he's not concerned about it.
God.
Right, so I got a wee text there last week from Andy, and I asked him to Andy Mullen, and asked him to send me in the day just in case I forgot. So he says, Ro, could you give us a shout out to the Brother Walford Celtic Supporters Club in East London? Give us a shout out to the show this evening. We all listen to the show every week, so cheers, mate. Much appreciated.
Welcome along.
He's looking for George and Pop from Callie's Men. So we'll play out their Knife from their live album. And if Big Johan is watching, we'll do this for Johan as well.
Oh, yeah.
He loves a bit of George and Pop's with us. So, yep. So this laptop's been rebooted, and hopefully we'll have no more halfway through this bloody song. We'll soon see. Here we go.
On the slopes of the Craigan, one morning in May, 4 lads left their base with hearts young and gay.
Their cause was for freedom, a cause long denied. And the foreign oppressor they went to defy.
While patrolling our streets, they met with the foe. With the guns at the ready, our lads had to go. So we raise up our hands and we'll curse that British land who torment the very hearts of men who dare to cross their paths. But my heart is broken too. Won't you tell me what to do? They couldn't stop our George and Pop, and they'll not stop me and you.
For the peace, it went silent when the shooting died down. 2 young lads lay there dead on the streets of our town. Just another 2 lives lost for the ongoing fight. And in Derry we mourn on that faithful night.
So we raise up our hands and we curse that British land who torment the very hearts of men who dare to cross their path. But my heart is broken too. Oh, won't you tell me what to do? They couldn't stop our George and Pop, and they'll not stop me and you.
cold as stone. Hated fighting for Derry, their own native home.
Several moments we remember, and don't you ever forget. We they fighting for Jerry and Queen wasn't dead. Let's hear ya!
So we will
takes across their paths, but my heart is broken too. Won't you tell me what to do? They couldn't stop our Georgian mouth, and they'll not stop me and you. So we will raise up our hands and we'll curse that British land, who'd torment the very hearts of men who dared to cross their paths. But my heart is broken too. Oh, won't you tell me what to do? They couldn't stop our Georgian pop, and they'll not stop me and you. Thank you.
There we go. That's the sound of Georgian pop there, folks. For all the lads over in the Brother Walford Celtic Supporters Club in East London. So lads, cheers for the shout out. Cheers for tuning in. And Andy Mullen and all the rest of it. Lads, there you go. There he is there, just seeing him at the bottom of the page. So Andy, cheers for the wee request there, mate. Hopefully their suits you're happy with it. Who else do I have?
Well, Lane's in the night. She's multitasking. She's watching on Facebook and YouTube.
Happy days.
Christopher Agiores, if that's the right way to say it. Kira Griffin's in. Hello, Kira. Paul McEwen. He says Scotland are Celtic. Michelle Deviney's in up there in Poleglass. There's her and Iona, the Poleglass too.
Tim AFC.
Craig Young, Jordan Whiteford, and I think that's us caught up with the comments. And
Well, folks, show the crack. If you want any songs on, just put them in. Stick them in the request box in Twitter or YouTube or Facebook, and we'll definitely get them on for you tonight. So say obviously most of all the songs we play on the show it's all ones have been requested by yourselves. So if you want a song on, if you want to shout out, just stick a wee note in for us, and we'll definitely get it on some stage for you this evening.
We will indeed.
So we're going to do a song now that we used to do on the Sunday show every single week. We used to finish the show off with Jackie Duddy. I actually don't think we played it once in this show.
I don't think I've heard it.
Who was it asked for this one?
That was for Christopher Mahoney.
Christopher Mahoney. So yeah, folks, have a listen to this song. So it was written by Jerry Breslin. Obviously, Jerry heard Georgian pop there. So Jerry was one of the original members from Penger Band. So he was who originally recorded Georgian pop, along with Willie and Danny as well. Obviously, Jerry now is more known as Dougie Breslin, and Jerry
I actually used to think that was two different people.
What? Jerry Breslin and Dougie Breslin? No, it's the same person. So, but that's just, I think it's a stage name now. So he went, 'cause he does like the last taxi time we were staying in Derry in the City Hotel. We went down for our lunch.
Yep.
And Dougie Jerry was in doing with a full on 3-piece white suit on, singing Frank Sinatra and all whatever, with the piano. And then we went to thing that night, what they called Patter O'Donnell's. Isn't it Patter O'Donnell's?
Yep.
Aye. And he was in, basically, still had this 3-piece suit on. Well, he took the dicky bow off, but he was singing all this folk stuff, Christy Moore stuff and all, so he wasn't it?
Brilliant.
So I don't know if he was Dougie Breslin, not neither Jerry Breslin. Maybe it's just Dougie's just for the Frank Sinatra stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a legend in Derry, so he is like. So this one is spicy for who was it? You should go with it.
Christopher Mahoney.
Christopher Mahoney. So this is a song written all about everyone that was murdered on Bloody Sunday, in particular Jackie Duddy, who the song is sort of written about and named after, but obviously all of the 14 are all named in the song. It's a beautiful song, which is reason why we used to play it every single week on the live Sunday show. We used to finish the show off with it. So here we go, folks. This is Jerry Breslin on Rebel FM tonight, with his own original track, Jackie Duddy.
Jackie, I remember your face from a far distant place. Yes, I do. Jackie, you were an innocent boy. Why did they destroy your future road to you? You came from a home of 9 sisters and 5 brothers. Up in the Craigan, you were my cousin. You worked with me brother Dusty, named after me father, down in springtime, tending looms. Jackie, you were just 17 when they shattered your dreams, and we never got over it. Jackie, you'd have found a good wife and had a wonderful life and raised your wains well. In 68, your mother Maureen, she died, and with Willie your father we cried. She was so very young. Her sister Dolly said if Maureen had survived, she'd have been in the coffin by your side. Your mother couldn't have coped. Jackie, you were good in the ring, 'cause that was your thing. You would have been a champion. Jackie, your nephew John did you proud. He's recognized by the crowd as fulfilling your ambitions. Your face is painted in murals down in the bog, and I pray to God that you'll not be forgotten. That day in 72, it's etched on our minds, the day that innocence died. They called it Bloody Sunday. Jackie, there were 13 others as well, more unfinished stories to tell. Jackie, 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 our Jackie, Jackie Duddy. On a summer's day in Derry in 2010, thousands gathered again, and the world had gone. The British government said sorry and admitted they're wrong. The clapping went on and on, the cheering went on and on. Jackie, your innocence was declared, your family's voices were heard after 38 years. Jackie, now you can rest in peace. The false accusations have ceased. The truth has been set free. Paddy Doherty, Gerald Donaghy, Hugh Gilmore and Michael Kelly, Michael McDade, Kevin McElhenney, Bernard McGuigan and Gerald McKinney, William McKinney, William Nash, James Ray, John Johnston, John Young and Jackie Duddy.
That was Jackie Duddier from Jerry Breslin. Brilliant, very, very emotional song there. And that was especially for, who was that for?
Christopher Mahoney.
Christopher Mahoney, mate. So there you go, mate. Cheers for requesting it. It's always great to hear a wee song on the show. So it is. I'd say it's the first time I've played it on the midweek show. So it has. I say it was a regular on the Sunday show every week. So it was. Marty, any other shout-outs or requests there?
Sydney Deering's watching.
How you doing, Sydney? We were in America. Cheers for tuning in today.
Seattle. Good to see you, Sydney.
Happy days.
Andy Mullen, any chance of the Kieran Fleming song? Never heard of it.
Kieran Fleming song?
I'm going to have to look that up.
No, it's a new one.
Jordan Whiteford says, Joe, Super Joe Hart, and Iona answered him and said, good to see him on for this game, and I'm sitting thinking, I think he's not playing tonight.
He must be doing
He's doing the commentary. He's doing the commentary for the BBC.
No, maybe he's doing it at the pit side thing.
Yeah.
Like I have it on here on screen. I haven't just hit. So if there is any goals, folks, we'll have it live.
Them two comments kind of pickled my head just a wee bit. Not that that's hard to do, mind you.
Aye.
We have Conor Herbert on as well. Good to see you, Conor.
Good morning, Conor.
Iona says, meant on the telly, you loon. You called me a loon? That's shocking.
Some coming from her, calling anybody a loon.
Well, I didn't want to say that, but I'm glad you interjected.
Well, it's just common knowledge, isn't it? But Iona, we love you. So would I.
Oh, God.
Folks, Marty's just put this up now a wee bit earlier than we normally would. But basically, my main laptop, the one that I use from DJing gigs, the one that's frozen tonight, it literally is on its
last legs.
Well, it was on its last legs about 3 years ago.
And this one I'm using is much better.
And I left it in, and that one there belongs to Maria. And I borrowed it about 4 years ago to do the first Rebel Sundays and haven't left it back since. So I haven't. I think she just knows now that she's not getting it back, so she doesn't like. But my main laptop, the reason I could have went and bought another laptop 3 or 4 times, but it's the music that's in it, and it's the longest going to take to transfer it across onto the new laptop, and then
you don't even put it onto one of them pen things.
But it'll take forever to
do that.
No, see, you're basically putting in an external hard drive in. So right. See if you do that. See the software I use for like my controller and all.
Right.
If you put in an external hard drive in, it freezes. Like it's basically when it's inside the computer. I found that at the start I was doing that, and I kept the songs kept skipping and freezing. I was going, why is that? So I took the external hard drive out.
Right.
I just played a song from the one that was inside the laptop, and it wasn't a problem. But yeah, folks, I think
I'm used to with techie stuff.
It's on its last legs, big time. So if anyone do want to donate a few quid towards a new laptop for me, I might need it for this weekend because I have 2 gigs on, and I don't know if it'll last the crack. So yeah, folks, say we'll put this up a couple of weeks ago, and cheers to everyone who's donated a few quid for us so far. I said we didn't really want to put up a donation thing, a PayPal, Revolut, but I think everything's going up in price now. My software that I pay every month to do the show and all is going up in price, like everything else and stuff. So it's just one of those things that things need to be paid for. And we don't mind sitting here for 2 hours every Tuesday, folks, every Wednesday, and doing this for you and having a bit of banter. But I say when it sort of starts to come out of your own pocket, and we sort of need a bit of help. So if anybody's can donate anything, folks, it'd be much, much appreciated. So happy days, cheers. Right, so next tune we're going to do is Anthony Hart asked for this one. He's looking for Take Me Home to Mayo. What's the story behind this one?
What's the story behind that one? He knows rightly what the story is. He's at his work, that's what he's at.
So what is this a wee dig at you, Marty, or what is it?
It's a wee dig, surely, because Derry have drew Galway, or drew
Galway
Mayo in the next match. You know, and we're away in Castlebar as well. So we'll but here he was very quiet when Derry beat Westmeath at the weekend there.
Westmeath,
not a word. Oh, I was expecting. He told last week Westmeath were going to totally walk over us.
The equivalent of beating Donegal Celtic, like. What is? At Gaelic. I mean, but yeah, I think we'll have a bit of a tougher task against Mayo, like.
Well, here they give Dublin a cracking game there.
You never know. This could be Mayo versus Sam.
You wouldn't know,
because all them boys are all dead now, aren't they?
Has the last of them died?
I think it is. Actually, there's something about it last year. So the curse apparently is gone now. So it is.
Right.
Not their dreaded curse. They're saying there was one guy who's left.
Well, I hope it stays for one more game.
Aye, we'll see. Right, folks, we're going to do Take Me Home to Mayo. For
thanks, Anthony.
All the Derry lads here probably go travel a long way to Mayo and then get absolutely chinned.
Well,
It's probably a foregone conclusion. Like,
don't predict that just yet.
well, it's always a great chance to hear Kathleen Loggy anyway. So this is Kathleen Loggy in the Flying Column, folks, with Take Me Home to Mayo for Anthony Hart and Earl Spanner here, who is a...
What's this owl crack?
You know what I mean? Oh, now you were saying about Iona.
No, you said that, not me.
No, earlier on you called her Earl Iona.
Iona.
No, you said Earl.
Did I?
Yeah, that's why I says when you were like, you're trying to gloss over it, but you are Earl. Like,
thanks.
You are. There's nothing, not a bad thing. Like, I mean, I'm just a young buck. Like, but you're.
I suppose you need someone to be a bit of intelligence and a bit of education and all that, and a bit of experience beside you. You know.
Is this an we dig about the quiz? Is
no,
it
not
that I'm useless? Or
the quiz wasn't even in my head there, to be honest.
Wasn't it?
But now that you mention it.
So, when did you do the questions for the quiz?
Well, I have a confession to make. Their questions tonight were compiled by Elaine.
Oh, Jesus, right.
I was called out, or I had to go out and do a couple of things today, and I asked her if she could sort me out 10 questions for the quiz tonight.
So was it about the Kardashians and all that? Or like
no, it's all Irish related, but I think there's a couple on it that you'll get easily enough.
I make it.
You make it easy enough. I would be surprised if you don't get more than one.
More than one. Well, I'd be happy even one going by the last effort. One is a build on that. Right, so here's Take Me Home to Mayo, folks, from Kathleen Loggy, especially for Anthony Hart.
No, it's not. It's for me.
But he asked for it.
Take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea, home again to Mayo, where once I roamed so free.
Right, folks, so I think it's official that Rose's laptop is
kick the bucket.
Is dead and gone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it off, restart it, leave it for maybe 5 minutes, and just play some stuff off Spotify. And
no, that's for it.
But
you see, that's I'm kind of glad about that. You know, that happened during that song.
Why?
You know, because it was a dig at me.
But
that orange man.
I think this has been a warning for a while now that this thing is just. It happened at a wedding.
See what you've done, haven't I?
It's on 2 weeks ago. So what song was that there?
It was Take Me Home to Mayo.
Hold on a second. We'll see if we can get on Spotify. It should be. Let's see.
Excuse me.
Country roads. Not taking on country roads.
I will be taking country roads down to Mayo, I would say. Right, anyway, Anthony Hart says he'll go back to the comments. An Armagh for Sam, third favourites, 15-2. I think the bookies know something I don't. Connor Herbert says education. Since when? Why is everybody at me tonight? What have I done? Or what's going on? Have I just got one of them faces, or what is it? Marty McGuinness says we can't get worse than the other week. I'm assuming that's about the quiz.
Aye.
Rose working away here with us.
I'm just
Spotify trying to get some music on because he's turned the laptop off.
Yeah, see, that's how I know we're live, folks.
Connor Herbert says I thought my headphones are gone. I felt the same way, sir. I'm sitting on mine on too. You would think this show was a low-cost production.
Who said that?
Mick1967.
Mick,
it is a low-cost production.
What do you think we're begging for your money?
That's why we're scrounging.
Jesus Christ, like it's like Jesus. You aren't listening to Stephen Nolan, like, I mean,
no.
fuck's sake.
We'll not go back to that.
Right, well, we'll play the Wolfhound version. So, right,
go ahead.
Here we go.
Take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea, home to dear old Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, there let my body body lie. Home at last to Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. My name is Michael Gaughan, from Ballina I came. I saw my people suffering and swore to break their chains. I raised the flag in England, prepared to fight or die. Far away from Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. Take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea. Home to dear old Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, there let my body lie. Home at last to Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. My body cold and hungry, in Parker's jail I lie. For loving of my country, on hunger strike I die. I have just one last longing, I pray you'll not deny. Bury me in Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. Take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea. Home to dear old Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, there let my body lie. Home at last to Mayo, beneath an Irish sky.
There we go. That was Take Me Home to Mayo there, folks, from the Wolfham. Well, we played the first bit of the Kathleen Loggy version, and then the laptop completely shit itself. So I've rebooted it, restarted it, give it a kick up a hole, give it a shake, and hopefully there'll be no more freezing. But would your money be on it freezing again, Nick?
I wouldn't. Well, we'll see. Well, let's got it.
Well, got it. Right, so this year match, this year I'd actually give the Scotland team out of the for them.
You what?
Have they give the Scotland team out yet?
I actually played the anthems there, if not.
I haven't played them yet, have I?
Have not?
Oh, they're still. Sorry, folks, we're just watching on the screen here, so we are. Yeah, there's Germany already. What, 6 points?
Yeah.
7 plus 7, like Jesus.
Yep.
I think you can guarantee they're going to be topping the group anyway, so they are. Actually, they're only coming out now, so they are. Actually, we're going to do. Remember, we say we'll play Flora Scotland then for all the
Scottish cultures.
The Scottish cultures. When we get a good wee bagpipe version. See. Flower of Scotland.
Right, while you're doing that, Iona says, congratulations to Fran O'Donnell on the birth of our wee grandson. Congratulations, Fran.
Well, we'll play the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards version.
Piss off.
You like that wee one we played last week? The wee...
I'm beginning to worry about you.
Why? What?
I think you're turning coat on us.
Turning coat?
You're going to turn coat on us.
Listen, I'm just exploring other what's the word?
You keeping your options open.
Other cultures with a K. You'll see.
Right.
So, I've actually was thinking about taking me to Larne to see this Craigie Hill bonfire. This
Fuck, you're fond of a drive.
What? Mate, listen, nothing would bring me over that kip of a place. Literally, if there's one, and I've talked about this forever, if there's one place that I detest anywhere in the world, it's Larne. I don't know what it is, but it's the smell of it, I don't know. It's the sea and the seaweed and all the shit in it, but it's a kip.
So you get that smell in Newcastle or Portrush or Port Stewart or
no. It's even the people in Larne voted it the most depressing place back when we were in Europe. They voted it the most depressing place in Europe to live. Yeah. So they did.
That's true.
So right as the teams are going to be starting in a few minutes, we'll play Flower of Scotland, folks. Just to give a wee oomph and a wee push for all our Scottish sort of followers who are watching the match tonight. So we're going to play the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards version. For Marty, and he's looking at me now and said, "Don't you hit that button or I break your finger off." So we're like,
the laptop broke.
Well, geez, the Wolf Tones, they didn't know they recorded the version of it.
Oh, aye.
We'll have to do it there one.
That's the one you get on there.
Hey, we'll get the Wolf Tones version on then.
Thank God for that.
No, that should be what they are doing. Right, so yeah, this is folks. Make sure you stand the attention now. Hand in your chest, fist in your chest.
They're probably playing it at the match. They're all watching it live on their TV.
Well. Maybe actually, yeah. So here we go. This is Flower of Scotland. It's probably other than the Rant the Vein. It's the only other. What's he say? Don't you dare!
That's not Scots Guards or whatever you.
The Royal Scots Dragoon Guards. Right, here we go. And I've never heard the Wolf Tones singing this song, but there you go. Here we go. Make sure you stand up now, Marty.
Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your lights again? That fought and died for your Weeben hill and glen, we stood against them. Proud Edward's army and sent them homewards to think again. The hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie faint and still. O'er land that is lost now, that was so dearly held, we stood against them. Proud Edward's army and sent them homewards to think again. Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your lights again? That fought and died for your Weeben hill and glen, we stood against them. Proud Edward's army and sent them homewards to think again. Those days are past now, and in the past they must remain. But we can still rise now and be a nation again. We stood against them. Proud Edward's army and sent them homewards to think again. Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your lights again? That fought and died for your Weeben hill and glen, we stood against them. Proud
there we go, folks. And the proper version of Flower Scotland is currently playing now on the TV, so it is. But I'm sure they'd rather have the Will Tone playing, wouldn't they?
Well, would it be currently on the TV? Like, would your phone up a wee bit behind the TV?
No, it's live on iPlayer.
Is it live? Aye.
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
It's live on BBC iPlayer.
Ah, right.
Right now.
I see. Right now.
Right now.
Nah.
Like now, like now, like. Folks, just so you can see on the screen there, we'll have a wee promotion up on the screen for the big Rebel gathering taking place this year up in the Roddy McCauley Club. So as usual, it's a 2-day affair, as they say. So on the Saturday night is the main night. So on Saturday, the 30th of November, it's being headbanged. What? Headline. I hope there be no heads getting banged.
You never know.
Well, I hope not the rallies. It's not the be a best start for me up there. It's going to be headlined by the two Tonys, Spirit of Freedom. First time we've had them playing for us for the Rebel podcast. Then Damien Quinn, who played the very first year in the PD, is back for the fourth event. Kevin, who is obviously making a habit of playing the rallies now. I can probably be his fifth time playing up there, so well. And then Paul from Clover is going to be playing as well. He could be opening up the show. Then the next day, the after party, we're going to have
I'm sleeping.
Toby Mack, Paul from Clover, and myself, Ro as well. I'll be playing a bit for you upstairs in the rallies from 2 to 5. So folks, the tickets are £15. You can buy them from www.rebelpodcast.bigcartel.com. It sounds like a bit of a handful, but you can see there, it's on the screen. It's just, and there's a link on the Facebook page and all. Just click on it. I mean, if you're having trouble buying tickets, send me a PM, whatever, and I'll give you the link. So, or if you want, I can hold tickets over. There's good few people. I have a list there of people who have held tickets over. They're going to just get them on the night or a week or so before it. But anybody that has bought them, I promise you, folks, they'll be posted out in the next month or so. I know I keep saying like, I'll have to get them posted off, but I have them there and I just need to get them posted off. I don't want people thinking, he's took our money and we haven't got the tickets on yet. They'll be getting posted out, folks. Wait till I get back from Scotland and they're getting done. So, talking of Scotland, next weekend, so down there, Marty, see, up, first one, up. Yeah, so obviously we're going to be doing 4 gigs in, just take a wee banner off our Marty at the bottom. 4 gigs over in Scotland, myself and Kevin, aka Kev OD. So the first ones will be taking place in the Early Arms in Dundee next Friday night, the 28th. It starts off at 8 o'clock, folks. It's a 4-hour set between me and Kev. Lots of talk about this already on Facebook, and see a lot of people chatting about it, saying they're looking forward to going. So really looking forward to my first time Dundee as well. So we'll be literally straight off the boat heading to Dundee, get ourselves sorted, and we'll be playing that night. And the next night we'll be travelling up the road. Firstly, we're going to be going to Hamilton for the annual March for Truth. We're going to be taking part in, and then obviously that night we're going to be playing at the White House, the White House Bar in Holytown. I was going to say the White House Working Men's Club there. It's the White House Bar in Holytown, and they've literally recently set up their own Salt Lake Supporters Club. It's the White House Holytown Salt Lake CSC. So it's £5 admission, folks, and they're going to have their own resident singer, Kevin Kelly, on first from 6 o'clock, 6 to 8, and then myself and Kev O'Day are going to take off from 8 right through to about 12 maybe, is it? And then the next day, with 2 gigs on the Sunday. So we're going to be first in Gallagher's Bar in Glasgow from 3 o'clock till 5 o'clock, so it's only a 2-hour set for this one, but really looking forward to playing in Glasgow itself. And then on Sunday night we're going to be doing the last gig of the weekend in the Morvern Bar in Springburn. And big shout out to Donna, who owns the pub in Springburn. She's basically going to be giving us our Airbnb for the weekend to stay in Springburn. So she touched base with me yesterday, and I think it's a bit of a bigger sort of setup than we're originally meant to stay. So cheers to Tommy, who originally offered to let us stay in his gaff. But we're going to be staying now in Springburn. It's really next door to the pub where we're playing in. So I think that'll work out better for us.
Happy days. Good stuff.
Really looking forward to next weekend, folks. And shout out to James as well, who has booked his tickets for the Salt Lake tour, or Salt Lake Park, on Sunday morning. So we're going there at 11 o'clock on Sunday morning first. Myself, James, young Shay, and Kev. and then we'll be heading up to do the first gig of the afternoon in Gallagher's Bar. So really looking forward to that weekend, folks. So hopefully see a few of you there. And one of the gigs next weekend between the 28th and the 30th of June. Right, so next song we'll go do, this one was especially for Sydney Deering. So she was looking for The Legend. So the version we're going to play is from the Druids. This is Paddy Mangan singing this version. Always loved getting to hear Paddy on the show. His voice is phenomenal. So it is.
Something else.
So it's Paddy Mangan with the Druids way back in the day with Mandela, The Legend. So this is the first track I'm playing after rebooting the laptop. So
here's hoping.
Fingers crossed. But if you hear you know what the crack is.
The roof dropped one.
And I think it'll be getting smashed off the wall after that happens. And we'll just be going with Spotify on the tablet for the rest of the night. So here we go.
Went to see a legend just the other night at the Yankee Stadium underneath the lights. I heard a man speaking after years and years in jail. His name, it was Mandela, and he came to tell the tale. Well, the crowd, they cheered him loudly, but then the silence fell as he spoke about the hard years in a South African cell. Although he was free, his heart was feeling the pain for his country, and his people was still a part of the chain. He said he hoped that he would join them, and walk down freedom's path. And these roads would be the hardest, but they would be the last. And to join our hands together, so we might be as one, and to bring ourselves to the cause, so this war, it could be won. I went home to bed that evening, went to sleep and I had a dream. I was standing in the pouring rain in an Irish field of green, and all around the headstones were the martyrs of the past. Well, I stood there in silence, and they spoke to me at last. Kevin Barry is my name. I was tortured in the cell. They wanted the names of my comrades, but this I did not tell. And I am Roger Casement. I was hanged in London town for bringing German rifles to that lonely Bannostrand. James Conley is my name. The working people are my life. When they shot me down in Kilmainham jail with strife, and I am Padraig Pearse, I was shot down by the foe. I read the proclamation from the steps of the GPO. Now the last voice that I heard, he says my name is Bobby Sands, And it's good to hear Mandela's words ringing through the land. I want to hear them in Belfast, up in Derry and Tyrone. Oh, maybe then those English soldiers will know it's time to go home. Well, I woke up in the morning, I remember them all. And who would believe that they'd knock down that Berlin Wall? And now, said Mandela, oh, could this really be? Oh, maybe now we would see Ireland reunited and free. Yes, maybe now we would see Ireland reunited
Any fit?
and free.
Marty just literally waits to turn the mics on, and then he coughs straight in the like. He could have done it like 2 seconds before, or like, but like this.
Well, I didn't see you turning them on, so.
Yeah, that was especially for Sydney, wasn't it? Sydney Deering.
It was.
That was the legendary from the legendary Paddy Mangan himself, with the then Druids band. So we're now going to do the Marty's quiz. Just Anthony Hart has just said there, asking any news on any of the lineups yet for the Fela Palestine night. All they've said is they give the date of what it is. There's been no acts announced yet, but I think obviously the Fela never has any trouble getting big names, like. No. I mean, so it wouldn't surprise me if on the night that they got the likes of Christy Moore or something, like. I mean, just sort of showed up on the night or whatever, do a couple of songs, or
I would go to that one.
A couple of other people, like. But no, they haven't announced. I think they're more or less just saying it's going to be a big night, so get your tickets for it, whatever. And we'll just, one of them ones, we'll just welcome each person on the stage and say, right, up next, folks, there we go. Here's Bono coming out, like. I'm sure Buddy Bono will be the last person that the last person that Buddy want anyway, playing at the Fela.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Anyway, quiz time.
Maybe even Rod Stewart might get a week. Come out and sing Grace.
Sure,
he can stay there.
He's another Zionist.
Oh, I definitely know. Don't mention his name from my man. I should slap you in the mouth.
Same here.
Right, Marty. So let's hear Elaine's questions.
Their questions are out.
Right.
Screen is covered. So let us go. Let me see. Jeez, I can actually read this tonight. So Elaine's writing.
Oh, she didn't read it herself. Is that this written in Sanskrit or something?
I'm like a school child that writes for the left hand. Not too bad it is.
Right, wait a minute. Right, so Marty.
Right, you ready to go?
The aim is one. If we can get one right, it's definitely up on my last embarrassment.
Right, okay.
Right, go for it, Marty.
The Michael David Bridge.
Mickey Bell is ringing me here. Live on the show, so Mickey, I'll have to ring you back later on, mate. Right, go. Sorry, mate.
The Michael David Bridge connects which island to the Irish mainland?
The Michael David Bridge.
The Michael David Bridge connects which island to the mainland? Irish mainland.
Well, I'll see the so it's not an island that you need to go on to by boat, like, because you drive onto it then, like, whatever.
Well, unless the boat goes over the bridge, I don't know.
The Aran Islands. What the fuck?
Is that your final answer?
It is. Aye.
Right.
That's probably wrong, like, but sure.
Oh. Okay, I've asked you this one before, actually.
It's just Cork.
Nope, nothing to do with Cork. How many letters are in the Irish alphabet?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was actually in the first week. So it was.
Well,
remember that? Jesus. Did I get it right the first week?
No.
No? I was one out or something, wasn't I?
So what did you say the first week?
Uh,
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a clue.
right.
It's an even number.
It's an even number. 26.
No.
You're about to tell me it now. You're about to give me some hope and like suspense that maybe I've got it right. I'm about to go, no, it's like, there's 10 questions here, like.
That's right. Sure. I forgot about that.
Right, so this is two wrong so far, 8 to go, right?
Right. Redbreast, Green Spot, and Ritter's Tears are brands of what?
What?
Redbreast, Green Spot, and Ritter's Tears are brands of what?
Writer's Tears?
Yeah. Redbreast and Green Spot.
Scotland has scored. 1-0 to Scotland.
Ah, happy days. Yes.
There you go, lads, fair play.
Right.
McTominay. Scott McTominay. Jesus. Ink.
What?
Ink.
Right, move on. The Blarney Stone is said to confer what gift on those who kiss it? Fresh breath or eloquence?
Is one of them right?
Oh, I'd hope so.
One of them two?
I would hope so.
So how come you're not giving me a tick 2 for all the rest of the questions? A bit of a clue.
I'm mixing it up.
Well, I wouldn't think I'd be giving you fresh breath, like. Seeing a million other people from America and Japan have all kissed it before you, like. So, eloquence.
Okay. Moving on. Right.
Oh, there's no G, actually.
What does the orange in the national flag of Ireland represent?
Cream bun.
Close, but not really the answer I'm after.
Protestant.
Yeah. I'll give you that one.
What was the difference?
Well, I know, but... right. In the legend of the Fena, what was the land of eternal youth?
What was the land?
Yeah. And there are some Gaelic teams named after it. Think of the word youth, young.
Pass.
I thought you got that one actually.
Did you? Would you? Absolutely. You were a bit more optimistic than me.
What does the circle in the centre of the Celtic cross represent?
Oh, Jesus Christ. What does it represent?
Yep.
Because
These mics are very sensitive. I can hear this paper rustling.
they're good mix. Maybe it's the headphones. Jesus Christ. What does the circle and does it stand for or represent the same
What
thing?
does it same, well, both mean the same thing. But what does it represent? 5,
I don't know,
4,
Marty. Jesus Christ.
3, 2, 1. Pass. Which river flows under Dublin Castle?
The Liffey?
Is that your final answer?
That's my only answer.
According to legend.
Accordion?
According
According to legend. Sorry.
According to legend, the devil spat out what?
The dummy. Spotted flames.
It's something Irish. The devil spat out, and it's something Irish.
The devil
Obviously.
spot.
The questions are Irish related. 5, 4, 3.
Pass.
Question 10.
Do you know there's going to be people now just tune in now every other week now just to hear my answers and go, is this guy really that fucking thick? Like is he that daft? I mean, I thought he was a sort
Listen, we haven't counted up your score yet.
Marty, I know what the score is, so don't I?
Right, question 10.
Is it the
Right.
last one then?
What were forced to be closed on St. Patrick's Day in Ireland until the 1970s? Shops, pubs, or churches? And there's one in there, obviously it wouldn't be.
Pubs.
Right,
Right, give me the bad news, Marty.
revelation time.
Revelation time.
The Michael David Bridge connects which island
Can you speak into the mic?
to the mainland? Sorry, I was over to the side a wee bit.
Right.
And it was Achill Island.
I was close. Like, didn't I?
What was it you said?
Iron
Or
Islands?
the Iron
No.
Islands, yeah.
Where is that Achill
I
Island?
don't know if they're close geographically. I have no idea.
Well, they're close alphabetically.
Question 2. How many letters are in the Irish alphabet? You said 26.
Our survey said
Our survey said 18. So that's your first 2 wrong. Red breast, green spot, and writer's tears are brands of what? I don't even remember what you said.
ink.
I think they're actually Irish whiskey.
I was going to say whiskey. So it was.
Well, you didn't.
But I thought, like Raiders Tears, because like,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
ink you put in a quail or something.
Quill.
Quill. What's a quail?
A quill's a bird.
Aye.
A wee small bird.
But you see there. Well. Well,
Number 4.
it was close.
You were close. You were close.
Wasn't we were close.
The Blarney Stone is said to confer what gift on those who kiss it? And your options were fresh breath or eloquence, and you said eloquence, so you've got one right.
Well, I knew it wasn't pretty fresh breath. Like Jesus.
The orange in the national flag of Ireland represents what? And you said Protestants, after you said cream buns, so you got that one right. In the legend of the Fianna, what was the land of eternal youth? It was Tirnanog. Or Chernanog,
Cheering right? Okay.
whichever. Number 7.
Tonto. It's turning oak. Remember that film? What's it called? Into the West.
Aye. Yeah, the play.
That's no
Yeah, yeah.
the show about the horse. Remember? It was filmed in Ballymun Flats.
Right.
Thing was in it. Your man, call him. It was all about. Do you remember they brought like the horse up in the elevator in the lift? So
Oh,
that-
aye.
But it was like traveller kids or something. So we're like,
vaguely remember that.
oh, it was class. But that's
much
I remember
better.
your man's name at Tierno. He said that's what they called the horse. Tierno.
Right. There
And
you go.
as we mate was called Tonto. He says Tonto. It's Tierno.
Anyway, number 7. What does the circle in the centre of the Celtic cross represent?
This is daft.
The sun.
The sun.
The sun.
All right.
Question 8. Which river flows under Dublin Castle? And the answer is the River Poddle.
Puddle.
Poddle. Poddle. Poddle.
It flows in the Liffey, does it?
I don't know. I never heard of it.
You sure that's right?
Well, Jimmy Haskell Lane.
The Liver Puddle.
Poddle. Poddle.
Puddle like P-O.
Poddle. Yeah.
Not puddle. P. Puddle.
Now, next one. Accordion to the legend. Or accordion to... Accordion. I've said it myself now.
Accordion.
According to legend, the devil spat out what? And the answer is the Rock of Cashel.
Never heard that in my life. Seriously, I never.
I've heard of it, but if you had asked me the question, I wouldn't have remembered what it was. But I did hear it before. Number 10. What were forced to be closed on St. Patrick's Day in Ireland until the 1970s? And the answer was pubs, which you got correct.
I don't believe that, like. That's crazy.
Well, there you go.
I'm sure they were open, like. So I got 3 in.
So you got yourself 3 points this week, Ro.
Here, I'm surprised.
I'm going to give you a pat in the back.
Don't throw it in the back. Oh, Jesus Christ, Marty, that's a sore back. No, I know I only have one back, but it's the sore part of my back. That's my
I was
sore
just
leg.
about to say how many back you got.
That's my sore back. No, that part of my back is sore. That's what it's. Had a rough day today, so I had. Well, here I'm quite happy with that. So 3 points.
Well, I'm quite proud of you for getting 3.
Is there any people? What's Marty McGuinness here saying? What's in the? What's he normally has something to say like?
Right, let me see. Connor Herbert says I missed most of the quiz because I threw my phone in the air when we scored. Wait, is Ireland playing tonight or Celtic playing tonight?
When we scored?
Why?
Connor?
He's Scottish now all of a sudden.
What?
Ben's raging because he threw his beer in the air. Well, Ziona said that. She was talking to Connor. That's what it was. Sorry. Oh, Connor says these questions are getting worse. Let me see now. Let's go back through some of these. Roger Markland's on. Hi from Sweden. Late as always. Good to see you no matter what time you come in. Paul S. What date for ITV, Ro? When's the date for ITV?
ITV?
I haven't a clue what that is. Maybe it's our new quiz show or something, is it? We're going to be doing. Connor says heading over to Scotland for the first match of the season and back in time for the Palestine concert. What a weekend it'll be. Aye. Lots of Connor Herbert says that was Craggy Island. Well, he got that wrong. These questions are getting worse. Jesus Christ. No, Jesus Christ wasn't asking the questions. It was actually Elaine compelled them this week. Robert Oban says give us a Celtic song. Sydney's Hearing says The Gift of the Gab. That's the one about the Blarley Stone, which is correct. Sydney says I loved Into the West. And
there you go. Sydney, great film. So it was.
The comments all caught up.
Right. So who was looking for Ciara McCafferty?
Ciara
Griffin. Right. So we'll play the version we always play on the Sunday show. This is the one from So there's a special album recorded for Jerry McDonald, which is obviously Ronan McDonald's dad. He passed away a few years ago, and the guy was a legend on the music scene in Derry. So a lot of artists all came together and recorded an album, and all the money went to local charity. So this was recorded on the night of the album launch. So this is Ciara McCafferty singing Meet Me at the Pillar, and at the start she just sort of talks about Jerry and whatever and stuff and Ronan before she sings the song, and then obviously the song
just
comes in.
Before you start, Paul S has made a comment there. He's saying when's the date for it, Ro? What he means is the Palestine concert.
Oh right.
But he has put a V in there after the it, and I thought
right.
it was talking about ITV.
Well, I'll go and check on Facebook here in the field page and have you can see. So right, so here we go. This is Ciara McCafferty with Meet Me at the Pillar, spicy for Ciara Griffin. Right, hopefully again. So far so good. The last one there didn't freeze during the legend, so hopefully this one will give us a...
Don't score it.
I know.
Folks, I'd like to thank Ronan, where are you? There you are, for inviting me to feature in this wonderful CD for an even more wonderful man. I remember the last thing Jerry ever says to me, and I had the privilege of being in his very last gig, and he says to me, if it wasn't for that man there, I wouldn't get doing the things I love. So Ronan, this is for you. This is Meet Me at the Pillar. He was walking down by Island Bridge, just doing as I please. This April day was sun and warm, there was but a gentle breeze. I wandered the old stone steps into the Phoenix Park to watch the children laugh and play in the hours before dark. I strode up to the monument and I lay down on the ground, and people started crying when they heard about her son. I don't know what came over me. For a moment I could hear the echo of a soldier's voice kept calling in my ear. Meet me at the pillar, son. Please meet me there at noon. I need you, brave young Irishman. There's something we must do. Meet me at the pillar, son, for still it's not too late. It's time to sing a freedom song. Come soon, I cannot wait. I turned around to see you smile, but nobody was there. In the distance I could hear the drums, yet a stillness fills the air. I close my eyes and in my dreams the soldier I could see. He said his name is Patrick Pierce and kept on calling me. Meet me at the pillar, son. Please meet me there at noon. I need you, brave young Irishman. There's something we must do. Meet me at the pillar, son, for still it's not too late. It's time to sing a freedom song. Come soon, I cannot wait. The full night I lay awake, and many times I cried. I could not answer his command, no matter how I tried. There in the dark I did my best to say a silent prayer, that when they take him to his fate, you know how much I care. Meet me at the pillar, son. Please meet me there at noon. I need you, brave young Irishman. There's something we must do. Meet me at the pillar, son, for still it's not too late. It's time to sing a freedom song. Come soon, I cannot wait. It's time to sing a freedom song. Come soon, I cannot wait. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Kieran McCafferty. I'm on especially for Kieran Griffin. That's Meet Me at the Pillar from Kieran McCafferty and Derry, especially from the Jerry Mac Charlie album. It was recorded there a few years ago. And that was for Kira. Right, so folks, what time is it now? It's now 8:30. Near say it again, 9:30 there.
Yeah, you're going to your screen again.
Caught myself on. It's 8:30, folks. So this so again, any more requests? I think there's one more request we haven't played yet. It's written down here.
Yep.
Or maybe two.
So if you want any more, get them in, folks.
What the fuck? Is that a helicopter?
Wallymopter.
What's that must be the search and rescue helicopter or something. I haven't seen the other one in the way. The Brits or the coppers. You can hear, folks, this is live here. It's come through the window. It's it's roasting. That's why the window fully open. So right, so say if any more requests you want, get them on. We'll have a half an hour left of the show. So it's now 1-1, folks.
Yeah,
if you're not watching the match,
I think that should have been looked at for offside. I think there was possibly 2 offsides.
Just said to Marty here, Shaqiri must be the age at you, is he? Like, hey, like at least.
What do you mean the age of me?
Well,
you said to me a while ago there, Shaqiri must be in his 40s by now. So if you're saying I'm in my 40s, I'll take that. I will take that.
Well, very, very lit. I mean, like, what's it like? Hugh McKenna's on. How do you doing? What's the crack?
Good to see you.
He's late on the night, so he is. Let's see. Well, how's things? How's you going, Hugh, mate? Good to see you on.
Iona has answered the question about the Palestine concert. It's the 4th of August.
Yes, so say, folks.
In the Fela.
2-1, Switzerland.
Jesus.
No, it's no, isn't it? The referee's doing a wee dance. What he's doing? What's he doing?
I think it's offside. I think he's giving offside.
Let's see.
I don't know what that is. What he's doing there?
Look at this offside, maybe. Is it?
Yeah. Looking like it.
Well,
looks like it.
Oh yeah, it's still saying 1-1 on the screen here. So there you go. Scotland are still in it. So anyway, goal check. Well, I think it's good now that they're doing these here VARs. Basically they're showing on the screen all what the decision for.
Yep, and they're explaining it as well.
I seen like a meme there the other day, but they're basically saying maybe the problem with the isn't VAR in the English Premiership. It is this POGML, the referees group. Yeah. We're the problem. The VAR is actually okay. Yep. It's just us that are manning it is the issue. Like, so it is.
Well, sure, it's the same in Scotland.
Protecting each other. Oh Jesus Christ!
It goes without saying.
That the VAR in Scotland's just.
Yeah.
Oh, it's laughable at times, like. But here,
joke.
Here, and some of the Glasgow derbies.
Iona says you're very far behind in the game.
Am I? Well, I know what they're Iona, but we couldn't say they scored in the middle of a song. Do you know what I mean?
What minutes are we on?
It's 33.
33 minutes.
So I'm on 34 minutes, Iona. Right now. So let's see. Yeah, it is. So 35 minutes. So it should be live. Like, what are you on?
There you go.
We'll
find it.
Who was looking for Irish Soldier Laddie?
It was Jordan Whiteford.
Jordan. So we're going to do about Gary Ogue for you this time of Irish Soldier Laddie.
They're on 36 minutes.
Oh, but there you go. So
we're not far away.
We're more or less
the
same.
We're not far away.
Just couldn't announce in the middle of a song, say, "Oh, what's that? Just scored there." Do you mean like? Fuck's sake. Right.
If it had been Scotland, it might have stopped.
Oh, I would have went, yeah, scored a goal there. Right. This is Gary Ogue live in Australia from his album "I Believe in You." It's by Jordan Whiteford. It's the Irish Soldier Laddie. Here we go.
Here's another one of these Paddy McWiggin songs I was telling you about earlier. This one's called the Irish Soldier Laddie. It was a morning in July. I was walking to Tipperary when I heard the battle cry from the mountains overhead. I looked up to the sky, saw an Irish soldier laddie looked at me right fearlessly and said, "Oh, will you stand in the van, leg a true Irishman, and go and fight the forces of the crown? Well, you march with O'Neill to an Irish battlefield, but tonight we're going up the old Wexford town." Said I to that soldier boy, "Won't you take me to your captain? I'll be my pride and joy to march with you today. My brother fell in Cork, my son at 10 is Scorthy, and to that noble captain I did say, oh, I will stand in the band like a true Irishman, and go and fight the forces of the crown. I will march with O'Neill to an Irish battlefield, for tonight we're going up the old Wexford town." In the band like a true Irishman, and go and fight the forces of the crown. Will you march with O'Neill to an Irish battlefield, but tonight we're gonna free old Wexford town. And as we march back home again, and the shadow of the evening, with our banners flying low to the memory of our dead. We returned them to our homes, but without our soldier laddie. But I never will forget those words he said. Oh, will you stand in a band like a true Irishman and go and fight the forces of the crowd? And will you march with old Neil to an Irish battlefield for the night we're gonna free old Wexford town? Oh, will you stand in a band like a true Irishman and go and fight the forces of the crowd? And will you march with O'Neill to an Irish battlefield for the night we're gonna free old Wexford town? For tonight we're gonna free old Wexford town.
Chippa! There you go, it's Gary Olgar, folks. For about, oh, I just turned the volume down here.
Turn the volume down a bit now.
We can hear the live BBC commentary.
Now here's Scotland's
Hello, what's the crack?
playing a bit of a decent game here at the minute.
What?
What time tomorrow?
For what?
Kids.
Do you know we're in the middle of a live radio show here and you're asking what time is... What? Ring Laura.
Give her on your bloody phone.
Ring Josie.
Aye.
Sorry folks for being disturbed there with a domestic thing here. But just,
Okay, well, I just say in the morning.
that's alright. Laura,
Thanks for the coffee, Kate. Much appreciated.
I'll give her the key to the door and just come in and get you up in the morning. Oh, there's Eamon. Eamon there. Hold on a second. What,
right, let me see
Eamon,
what's
what,
happening here.
Eamon Mallier just sent me a video on Facebook, just reading the message here while he sent it. Is that, do you want that song played? Well, just text me because I can't open this up. I'm gonna be listening to it. I think it's like one of Tony's live songs, something from in Caesars, so it is. But let me know what one is you want him to might be able to play from his live album. Right, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of Chris Carney this time. This is Chris Carney live in Dublin at Patter Brown's. We're going to do The Boys of the Old Brigade.
Oh, Father, why are you so sad on this bright Easter morn? When Irishmen, they are proud and they're glad of the song where they were born. Oh, son, I see in memory of you a far off distant days when being just a lad like you joined the IRA. Oh, where are the lads that stood with me when history was made? Oh, brother Green, I want to see the boys of the old brigade. From the hills of Fort to Balls and Warrens was served by one and all. And from the glen came those brave young men just to answer Ireland's call. It was long ago we faced the foe, the old brigade and me. And by my side we fought and died so that Ireland she might be free. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, brother Green, I want to see the boys of the old brigade. Oh, our cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Through the little streets of Belfast in the dark of early morn, British soldiers came running, wrecking little homes with scorn. Care saw the crying children, dragging fathers from their bed. Watch the single helpless mothers, watch the blood pour from their head. Armored cars and tanks and guns, it came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. Oh, not for them a judge or jury, nor indeed a crime at all. Being Irish means we're guilty, so we're guilty one and all. Round the world a triple echo, combatsmen are here again. England's name again is sullied in the eyes of honest men. Here we go! Armored cars and tanks and guns came to take away our sons. Every man must stand behind the men behind the wire. And now, my boy, I told you why on Easter morning I have sang. As I recall my comrades all of dark old days gone by. Sure I think of men who fought St. Glen with rifles and hand grenades. May heaven keep the men who sleep on the ranks of the old brigade. Here we go! Oh, where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Brother Creek, I want to see the boys of the... Wait, one more time, let me hear it, here we go! Oh, where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Brother Creek, I want to see the boys and girls of the old brigade.
There we go, Chris Carney here, folks, live in Dublin, Potter Browns with the Boys of Brigade and Armoured Cars, Tanks and Guns. Great wee version of that wee tune there. Definitely Chris Carney, one of the best ballad singers in this country. So he has like some voice on him.
He is indeed.
Folks, we're in the last 15 minutes or so of this evening's show. So again, as you can see on the screen now, if you are watching the screen, I know if a lot of you are just listening like audio, and he's want to drop us a wee donation for doing the show tonight, and towards my new laptop as well. We much appreciated. Anything we'll take euros, punts, really. What's Turkish lira? What other currency we'll take in here?
Dollars.
Oh,
We'll
aye.
take anything.
Dollars. The yen's good as well now, folks.
We'll even take punts.
Well, good luck to get them changed in the bank. I think the cut-off point for those is as well gone now in the morning.
It was about 20 years ago.
I know. So maybe not the punts, but if you want to throw us a few euro, it would be much appreciated.
Good luck
folks.
even getting punts.
What?
Good luck anybody that even has
It's actually
punts.
probably worth a few quid, wouldn't it?
Probably
If you
would
got
be.
if you got some punts.
It probably would be.
I'd be like one of them ones you go into your man and we call it there in Las Vegas, the pawn shop, the Pawn Stars.
Yes, Pawn
and he
Stars.
walks in with this case, so I have 2 punt coins here. And I want $10,000 for them.
Security.
Get out! I've got a madman here, so for fuck's sake. Right, so we're going to do a request here for Eamon Mallory. He's asked me to play. He's looking at Tony Boy Ray, so he sent me a video. So we're going to play it. This is from it's live on Facebook. It was recorded in so it's not like studio quality. This seems like it's just sort of recorded from a phone, but it's see what was the song he said it was? Freedom Sons. I think it was. So this is Tony Boy Ray recorded in April there in the Caesars in Scotland. So Eamon, mate, thank you very much for your donation tonight, mate. Much appreciated as always. So this one is especially for you. This is Tony Boy Ray live in Scotland with I think is Freedom Sons. Here we go.
At the stern of time, 1916, when flowers bloom and leaves were green, there dawned the day when freedom freedom's cry. Come home, brave men, come fight or die. They were the men with the vision, men with the cause, men who defied their oppressors' laws, men who traded their chains for guns. Born into slavery, they were freedom's sons. In Dublin town, they fought and died. With Pierce McDermott and McBride, ourselves alone, their battle cry, and freedom rise through that eastern sky. They were the men with the vision, men with the cause, the men who defied their oppressors' laws, men who traded their chains for guns. Born into slavery, they were freedom's sons. A poet's dream did spark that flame, and the raging fire it became. And from the fire of destiny arose a nation so proud and free. They were the men with the vision, men with the cause, men who defied their oppressors' laws, men who traded their chains for guns. Born into slavery, they were freedom's sons. 6 counties are in bondage still. They died brave men, forced us their will, until we're free and oppression cease. Only then brave men can rest in peace. They were the men with the vision, men with the cause, men who defied their oppressors' laws, men who traded their chains for guns. Born into slavery, they were freedom's sons. Born into slavery, they were freedom's sons.
There you go. It was Freedom Sons there, folks. I think not the best quality, but was just recorded by a phone with a gig in the bar. But it was especially for Eamon Melia once. Eamon, cheers for sending that through. So we're asking about that there, the Kieran Fleming song. So big shout out to Paul Spillett from the Paddy Boys, who I think he just sent me a WhatsApp a while ago, and I only got to see it there now. So he's actually sent a link to the song. So he has, so I think it's a Spirit of Freedom version. So it is. So I'll check. Where's the? Let's see. One of this. Let's see. Is that fun or there? I'll just hit pause on there. So I don't know if it's here as a live version or a recorded version or whatever. It's been recorded in the bar or something. But trying to get back to the start. Right, so we'll probably go do 2 more songs for you folks, and then we're going to wrap it up for the evening. So we are, because this here lasts 6 minutes and 10 seconds. So it's basically we'll do this here and plus one other one to finish the show off on. So let us know if there's any other requests you want. for the last song of the show. Put them in now, folks. And we'll have a look at it for you.
Well, let's go for an oldie.
An oldie.
Pick an oldie.
Someone from your
Finish the
area.
show off. Or an old one, as we would say up in our country.
An old one.
An old one.
I've heard at their explanation for something else. Well, like an old one.
An old one.
Oh, an old one.
An old one.
You've had a few old ones, have you? What? Is that it? Was it because your wife's listening?
My wife's listening.
What?
Can't say things I got. My wife's listening.
I meant had, as in past tense.
Even then, that's private. That doesn't get talked about.
Aye.
My previous exploits are staying in the past where they belong.
Where they belong. Right. Oh, Jesus. Right. What are we going to do? Yeah, so who was this here? Kieran Fleming one for?
It was for Andy Mullen.
Let's see. Paul. That must be Paul spelled there. Paul S.
Paul S. That's who it is.
So, because he just said there, what did he say?
This is pretty sure it's off their album of the 30th anniversary of the 1983 Great Escape.
So there we go, Paul. Thank you very much.
Now that we've identified you, Paul.
Why didn't you just say this is Paul from the Paddy Boys here? I actually was thinking there was Paul Smith from South Derry here. So it was at the start, but obviously it's Paul.
No, I knew it wasn't that Paul because I knew Paul's face. Like,
well, is there a picture on the?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. So this is Spirit of Freedom with the ballad of Kieran.
That's me.
What? Yeah, that's me. Well,
there's McGack and McGack. You're too late, son.
Jesus Christ, Kieran! What the hell?
The show's over. What time do you call this?
Coming in there, asking for a request, Kevin Barry. Although it's actually a good request. So who was this for again?
It was for Andy Mullen.
Andy Mullen. You're lucky you got 2 requests in it. He got the first one as well for the George and Pop for the lads from the Brother Walford Supporters Club in East London. Right, here we go. This is the ballad of Kieran Fleming, all 6 minutes and 10 seconds of it.
To be an Irish Republican is to live in the shadow of death. To take up the Armalite rifle, except in the ultimate test. There's a young man who came from my city, and he cried out with all of his might, please help me, I'm alone and I'm drowning. He went under and gone was his life. He's a hero of the 80s, he's earned my respect. Let's promise tonight we'll never forget. And he never relented, he was tough deep inside. Kieran Fleming was a man that filled me with pride. On the road to his funeral, I was thinking on his past. Quiet young fellow by nature, who finally fought to the last. Kieran Fleming was a true son of Ireland. He was captured and imprisoned inside, but his passion for his freedom grew greater. He escaped with his comrades to fight. He's a hero of the 80s, he's earned my respect. Let's promise tonight we'll never forget. And he never relented, he was tough deep inside. Kieran Fleming was a man that filled me with pride. While engaging the sass on the border,
Fierce fighting until one went down while making his escape across that river. Our patriot's son was to drown, unaware of the comrade's misfortune. Our volunteers quickly withdrew. Poor Keir had fought his last battle, for his mother her worrying grew. He's a hero of the 80s, he's earned my respect. Let's promise tonight that we'll never forget. And he never relented, he was tough deep inside. Ken Fleming was the man that filled me with pride. When he finally recovered his body, he returned home to Derry as one. At the funeral, the mourners were truncheon, but the goblin, the skilled people stood strong. He repelled all attempts to dislodge him as he carried his lad to his grave. With the tricolour draped over his coffin, at the Republican plot he was laid. He's a hero of the 80s, he's earned my respect. Let's promise tonight we'll never forget. And he never relented, he was tough deep inside. Kate Fleming was a man that filled me with pride. Is there something to learn from his actions? Sure, I know it's the same thing with you. If the Brits come to shit down our neighbours, they'll shit down our children too. He's a hero of the 80s, he's earned my respect. Let's promise tonight we'll never forget. And he never relented, he was tough deep inside. Ken Fleming was a man that filled me with pride.
Right, sorry, that was playing from Facebook or so. Some video just come up there. So then after it's actually the do you ever see that one?
Yeah,
It's the cops put him over and he's playing along, and he has an electric car, so he does, and they're checking for like diesel, for red diesel, and he's letting them just walk away and do it like. But yeah, that's what came on there after that song. Just somebody was asking about what you call that album, weren't they?
Yeah, somebody wanted to know what the album was called. Yeah. Owl. I hadn't heard it before. Maybe Paul could fill us in on that one.
Yeah, he's given all the rest of the information on the Spirit of Freedom night, so maybe he knows what album is, because it's not on YouTube or anything. So it isn't. It's very hard to find some Spirit of Freedom stuff now. So it is like.
And we have our Swedish Provo on, Johan Carlson from Sweden. Good to see you.
Good man, Johan.
My
What's
friend.
the crack, mate? Good to see you on, mate. Folks, if any of you are in the city centre this Sunday, I have the Spirit of Freedom on down Nancy Mulligan's from 10 o'clock, so get yourselves down there. Nancy's from 10 till 12. The two Tonys, Spirit of Freedom are on, so if you want to be change, head down Nancy Mulligan's this Sunday night and catch the Spirit of Freedom.
Christopher Mahoney wants 19 men were missing, but I think you're a bit late for that one, Christopher, because we're about to wrap up here.
Yep, definitely.
That song gets played in the Rock Bar every Sunday night. Jerry Hogue sings it for our good friend Farmer, who was one of the 19 men.
and he doesn't let people forget it, doesn't he?
No,
Like?
by God, he does not.
Do you know who I
He
am?
loves it.
Do you know who I am? And the way that sometimes you hear people like going, "You're a dick." Don't say it there. But I think he's entitled to sort of.
He is indeed.
Definitely.
He has done his time and he's done his bit. Definitely. He blew the hole where there wasn't one before.
Yep, definitely. So, folks, listen, thanks very much to all of us for tonight. It's been good crack. So, cheers to everyone who has let us a few quid on the show tonight. It's much appreciated as always. We'll be back next Wednesday. Hopefully, Scotland can do it here in the second half. What
we'll
are you
keep
saying?
you posted about next Wednesday. I'm not sure yet.
Why?
I might be doing the same as what I'm doing tomorrow. So
you won't be here then?
I might not. If I'm not here, I'm sure I'll let you know. You'll find out in good time anyway. But
well,
take it for now that the show's on next week. We'll see what way.
And maybe I'll do it my own. We'll see. I think I was actually just looking next. I thought that the way we had it set out here, but I think it was only a problem of me not being able to read the screen there.
Yeah.
But I can just move the laptop a bit and be able to see them. Like so.
Yeah.
So Marty, I'm gonna fuck if you hear that. Like to be honest. Like.
Thanks very much.
I'm only joking, mate. We'll be the same without you. So.
Oh, thank you.
Right, folks. So we're gonna wrap it up here. So, although McGack is only in, he asked for a tune. He did. We did ask for an old one for the last song. So he was looking for Kevin Barry. What's he saying? Can't remember.
It's Paul's answering that question about what the album's called. He says, I can't remember exactly, but it's off the 30th anniversary CD of The Great Escape. It was a great CD all about the escape and songs dedicated to individual escapees. And
just on it, I got a reminder. Just see as Paul's commenting here, it was this day last year that he was live on the show. On the Sunday show,
yeah.
So he was, and because I just come up with what he's saying, it was on this date, so obviously it was a Sunday, and I had put my old radio thing after the saying the most knowledgeable man in Irish history I've ever heard. Because I just remember Paul's interview that day. He was definitely a fountain of knowledge. So he was like,
he was indeed.
And I say, if I ever do go down to Cork, I'll be getting Paul to bring me around to the murals because he knows his potatoes, as they say, like, or biscuits, whatever. Maybe potatoes isn't the right word to use, like. Right, so we're going to finish up with Kevin Barry for Young McGack, who asked for it. Say, he's only in, but so it is an older song, so we're going to do another Wolf Tones one. We did play them earlier on, the Flower of Scotland, which is still not believe they recorded that song.
There you go.
But I know now, so if I'm ever asked to play Flower of Scotland again, and I know that they've recorded it, so I'll be playing that. So folks, this is your last one this evening, so again, thank you very much to all of you who have tuned in tonight. I know the numbers are a bit low, but I think a lot of people are missing the match tonight, so they are, so that probably explains it. We don't have as many people as normal watching, so we'll be back next Wednesday. If not Marty, I'll definitely be here, so I will.
There we go.
And then obviously just looking forward to the following weekend shenanigans over in Scotland, which I'm really, really looking forward to. So right, here we go. This is Kevin Barry, folks, last one of the evening. So
all
see
the
you
best, folks. Take care.
Cheers. Good night. God bless.
In Mountjoy jail, one Monday morning, high upon the gallows tree, Kevin Barry gave his young life for the cause of liberty. Just a lad of 18 summers, yet there's no one can deny, as he walked to death that morning, he proudly held his head on high. Just before he faced the hangman, in his dream British soldiers tortured Barry just because he would not tell the names of his brave comrades and other things they wish to know. Torn and farmer are, we'll kill you. Kevin Barry answered no. Another martyr for old Ireland. Another martyr for the crowd, whose brutal laws may kill the Irish, but can't keep their spirits down. Lads like Barry are no cowards.